Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Martinez-Bateman, and this is the planner update. As you can see, I've basically covered everything in this spread because it's all just like work stuff. I have been working a lot. I didn't even record a planner video last week, but I had such a backlog that I put one of my backlog up. This is the week we're in right now. It's currently Friday oh, apparently I have a high heart rate. Thanks, Apple Watch. Friday the 25th. So we're right here. And the reason I showed you this extremely covered spread is because I wanted to show you this before I show you my plan for when I'm too busy to do this grid, which was definitely last week. And it's not necessarily this week. I actually have a lot of time today to just like kind of do what I want, which is nice. But I have been hand drawing in this grid, which has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all full length days, and then Saturday, Sunday share a day because I don't have as much tracking and stuff to do on Saturday, Sunday. But the thing is, it takes a lot of time. I also was using these little stickers for the hours. I do not like that. And one of the reasons I do not like that is because I use a highlighter to show how long I work every day. And as you can see, I cannot highlight on the line. Like, so here the highlighter is on the line where I like it. Here the highlighter has to be like in the column and it like goes over the words and stuff because it doesn't fit. I can't highlight over these stickers, basically, long story short. And the stickers don't fit in this box. So I'm not using those anymore for that. That being said, I was like, what happens when I don't have time to draw the grid? Because if I don't have time to draw the grid, I'm probably really busy. And if I'm really busy, I probably really need my planner. So that is like that breaks twice, right? So then I did this. Let me see if all my little thingies are still there. Yep. This is, I was inspired by my husband has decided that his 2025 planner is going to be a Traveler's, and he got the Traveler's dated, but I was in town, so I went to pick it up for him, and then I saw the Traveler's undated. So this is, you can just fill in whatever dates, and these are also stickers. These numbers are date stickers. So you can just write what the date is, and then I drew this line to have my weather, and then here's where my priorities are going to be, and then here or here is where my tracking is going to go. And I think this is next week, so I haven't used this spread yet, but I think for an extremely busy week, it's pretty good. I also will say that it doesn't give me a lot of room for notes, or it does, right? So see, you can see that I just glued this in. It has this space, but I'm not utilizing it well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this again for the week after this, because I need to set up that week. I'm going to do it over here, but I'm going to trim this page so that I have a little bit more space all around it to see. And then I'm also going to scoot these in more towards the center so that I have more space out here. And I might even trim this off. I think I will. So I have been keeping my undated Travelers back here. The purpose, and I cut these strings so I can take a page out just like this, but I'm keeping it in this format because I'm not like taking it out of the cover, because there may be days when I'm so damn busy, I don't even have time to take it out of here, at which point I would take this out and like put it at like the front of the book or something. So I also got some new stickers, and I got a Dutch Brothers Halloween hand, which I should use at some point. But that's my plan. So I have like plan A, which is drawing in the grid, and I have plan B, which is this guy, And then I have plan C, which is just writing it straight into here. So I think that will cover even the most busiest of busy weeks and be able to still have a planner and still be able to, like, you know, do my fucking job and shit. So let's move this over here for now. And then I'll move in this cutting mat. And I've got my self-healing cutting mat. So I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to cut this down the middle. And it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Like, oh, right. I don't know why, but I will cut and line things on the other side of the ruler when I can't see that. Why it never occurred to me to move the ruler up so that I could cut and line things on the side I can see. I do not know. I don't know if that's just like a weird, I'm not like left-handed or anything. I don't know why that never occurred to me to be an option. Oh, my X-Acto knife cut off some paint that was on the ruler. That's funny. Oh. Apparently only cut halfway through. All right, let's go again. Okay, cool. So we've got these now, and I am going to cut this off the bottom of this. And I'm going to cut this off the bottom of this. And then I'm also going to cut this off the side because I really don't need it. I know what month and year it is. I mean, and I can also, I have like month stickers that I can put on if I want to. I can also just write it. Okay, these look even. There's maybe like a little extra that I could cut off here. Oh, I'm sorry, cloth. I didn't cut it, I just kind of poked it. Cut those dots out. So here we have. So now I have kind of a choice. I could cut each and every one of these, but that would be cutting through these numbers, and I don't want to. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave them like this, and then if in the future, like next time I do this, I really need these to be separate, I'll do that. But let's try the least effort first, since theoretically this is how I will do things when I'm overwhelmed already and don't have time. So I'm going to put my cutting mat away. Put my journal. And get this guy so I can hold this thing. There we go. Okay. So here's how I think it should go. Because I don't want to have to write on the curve. And because I can glue it wherever I want, I don't have to. So I think in order to have good space all around here, I'm gonna line this guy up like this. So I'm just gonna put a little corner right there, and then a corner right here. And then for this one, oh, because I cut that, it's not as straight. But I think I can still line it up right here. And then right here. Cool. And now I'll take my little glue. How do I take the cap off of this? Here it is. And then I just put glue everywhere. I have been so busy at work lately, like it's been a struggle to keep from like accidentally working too many hours. It's really like, that is one of my worst habits, is overworking. And I've managed to really curtail it over the years. But when I'm stressed, and I'm truly very stressed out, like I'm not necessarily stressed out about work, which is nice, but I'm very stressed out about the election. And I think by the time you see this, the election will have happened, which honestly, even if it's really bad, I don't like waiting. I would rather have my really bad news right away. And if I have to wait for something bad to maybe happen, I just get like really, really, really stressy. I've been having like stomach pains, and it's been hard to sleep and eat and everything. I've been like totally immersing myself in like fiction to try and deal with the stress and like give myself some little break from just like worrying about everything. So one thing that did actually help me feel a lot better is that I read this policy document. It wasn't the policy document itself. I don't read straight policy, but it was like a document about the policy. Talking about the things that Harris and Walz have already done. Not Walz. Harris and Biden have already done to like cut Project 2025 off at the pass, and sort of like their existing policies with regard to like equity and stuff. And it made me feel a lot better, to feel like other people care about this stuff. Other people want us to live in a democracy. It's not just me. You know, and also like really showing like all of the different moving parts of government that that are involved in this policy, and like to keep like people being, you know, to keep these different like federal agencies like the EPA and shit effective, and like all this stuff. So this, where was I? This last one. Okay, wait, I can look at the calendar. It's literally right there. So 2, 3, 4. Monday is the 4th. All right. Warp. Oh, good. Oh, of course I have a 4, because like I literally just did this on the other one. 5. But like when you think about, you know, it's easy, especially if you have been harmed by the government or your ancestors have been harmed by the government, it's easy to think about the US government as this like monolithic empire, because on the one hand it is, But on the other hand, there's also just like a ton of like real people that work there and are doing their best to like do their duty as citizens and as public servants. And, you know, as much as we might think we're completely alone, we're never totally alone. There's always other people who feel the same way as us, even if there's not that many of them, they still exist. And, you know, obviously, are trying to make this place better and not worse. All right, now I'm going to draw this line that's going to be weather. Oh, right. Remember, Marina, put the fucking ruler where you can see the line. Okay. Why? Why is that muscle memory to put the fucking ruler in my way? Why? Why? Okay, there's weather. Priorities. We are closed the 5th. Oh, because it's election day. We closed for election day at New Coyote. Even though we both of the two staffers that work there right now, this is driving me a little bit crazy. Doesn't it look wonky? It looks like this is canted. It is canted. It's because I went by the edge of this instead of this. I should have lined one of these up with this. That's what I should have done. And I didn't. No, I can't peel it up. That's just how it is. That's okay. We're all a little bit wonky. But anyway, when I read this policy analysis about the ways that Biden-Harris administration has already worked to disempower Project 2025, which, if you don't know, is the Heritage Foundation and the Republicans sort of like rule book of how to like create fascism in America, by doing things like getting rid of the National Weather Service and like making sure that people are loyal to the president before they're allowed to like serve in a government position, which is like super scary. But they've already done a bunch to like stop that from happening. The other thing I want is I want a tracker. Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, good. So actually I can put it here. Pill, not dill. And I can put Monday here, Tuesday here, Wednesday here, Thursday here, Friday here, Saturday, and Sunday. Do I even have to fill it in? I don't know, might be a good idea. See, I did it again. I'm not even sorry. I'm always putting the ruler in the way so I can't see what I'm drawing. If somebody knows why, if that's like a technique, like what's going on here? Why do I do this? Is it just my like self-sabotage manifesting itself? Okay, tracker's done. And then I'm gonna write all the shit I have to do, and then basically theoretically this and all around can be for notes. So yeah, that's it. That's my this thing. Actually, I could put this here. Why would I? But I could. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere else. Maybe here. I could cut this part off and put it here, because then it matches. Let's do that. Anyway, I mean, oh, and then I got one of those little cameras. Oh, probably shouldn't show that or that. Fuck. Well, those will be bleeped out. But this is just me. This is just a picture of me. Not one of those little cameras, one of those little printers. And so I'm going to use this as decoration. And in fact, this fits right here. I could put 2 pictures right here every week. That would be kind of cool. Well, decisions. In the meantime, let's put this little ghoul thumb finger here. And I know I live in Portland, coffee snob capital of the world, but I really maintain that you can't be snobby about something if you don't also love the like shittiest version of it. Like, you can't truly love, this is my opinion, you can't truly love like a burger without also just being like a 3 a.m. McDonald's hamburger person too. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta love her. If you don't love her at her 3 a.m. McDonald's hamburger, you don't deserve her at her like gourmet Kobe beef $50 burger situation. And that's how I feel about coffee. Like, if you don't love her at her Dutch Brothers drive-thru, you don't deserve her like artisanal pour over from a pour over competition winner, which we also have in Portland. So that's it. That's all the journaling for this week. Yeah. See you later.